What's going on, y'all? Back again with another video. 2 videos in 1 day. Wanted to just go over the Madden cards. In part 1, I went over, your skill positions, everyone on offense that I think you guys would be concerned about, except for the O-linemen, because, no, shout out to O-linemen, they're dope, but, as far as stats go and stuff, not really important in MUT. But right now, this video, we're going to be going over the defensive side and who I think you guys should pick up. And we'll just start off right here with the left outside linebackers. Khalil Mack was a beast last year, but Von Miller was underrated. Not many people used that Von. I don't know why. I enjoyed him. I literally pulled him like the day one, and I used him for a while, and he was a beast for me. So definitely a card to look out for is this Von. But like I said, these two are probably going to be the most expensive. Chandler Jones played extremely well too, from what I've heard last year. As we scroll down, TJ Watt, my friend used him and he was garbage. I don't know if anyone else uses him, but we used him and he was not a good card for us. Quan Alexander had I believe it was Super Bowl card that was just insanely good. So for me, I'm really hyped about that as a 49er theme team. Not a whole lot of left outside linebackers. We got Zadarius Smith. Didn't mean to skip over him. And then some team builders. But as far as these guys go, with these you'll probably get away with using a gold card. I'd imagine you would at least. Leighton Vander Esch is a decent card. These lower tier elites aren't bad either. But this is another one. If you pull them, look at their price, see what they're worth. Because like I said, we only got 2. We got Von Miller, Khalil Mack, and kind of Chandler Jones. I see people running also. I'd imagine people are going to be running these 2 over Chandler. But, you never know. Just depends on how good the game plays and how people play it on the defensive end this year. So let's move on to the middle linebacker. Let's see what we got rocking. This is my first time seeing these cards, too, with you guys. Bobby Wagner. Same thing last year. He was a high overall. He'll have a lot of value. Levante David, Eric Kendricks, Jalen Smith, Alexander Johnson, Jared Davis, Anthony Hitchens, good team builder. I used him last year. That card was actually really, really good for whatever reason. Got Dante Hightower, always a very, decent card. Not a pretty powerful guy. Deion Jones played like a beast last year. Very good at he's not gonna hit you hard, but he'll get you those picks that you need. He's very athletic. And then my favorite is Fred Warner. He had a beast of a card this last year too. Like I said, had a 49ers team. I know how most of these guys play. They played well above what they should have been playing. But if you look at him, he looks very average. But when, if you, like you're me and you're running that 49ers team, he's getting all those boosts to his chems, to his stats. He actually ends up playing extremely well. We do get a Ray Lewis MUT 20, MUT 21 reward card. Like I said, not sure. These are probably single player challenges that you play through that you unlock those cards with. Avery Williamson, Jalen Smith, Tremaine Edmonds. We got a wider range of middle linebackers. I don't think you can go wrong with anyone on this first page. I don't really feel like going to the next page because there'll just be the golds. But if you're looking at elites, any of these guys here will probably do you good. And like I said, always based on what you want. If you want a heavy hitter, you're not going to want to pick like Deion Jones. If you want someone to if you want someone that's going to pick off everyone, you're not going to want to pick Bobby Wagner. He's not very fast, So, and then, getting a good user is always good. So you want to have a good, mix between speed and power. As we move on to the right outside linebackers, the top one here is Demario Davis as far as overall goes, and you got Jordan Jenkins, Klein, Shaquille Barrett. That's actually a pretty decent card. Preston Smith, Robert Quinn, Miles Jack, Harold Landry, Bradley Chubb. Not a whole lot for right outside linebackers. This one I think is going to be a toss-up for whatever team you're trying to run. Most of these elites are probably going to cost you a fortune just because there's only a couple of them. And those that are chasing that high overall team early on are going to have troubles trying to get these for low. But yeah, for the most part, this one, I probably recommend going with the gold card. I don't think you need an elite right outside linebacker off the start. Especially, we have a few team builders that you could take that are both going to be 84 overalls for you with AJ Klein and Jordan Jenkins. And that's what I would recommend doing. I wouldn't pay the money for a right outside linebacker at the start of the game. Now we're getting to the fun positions, which is the cornerback. Let's see what we got here. Of course, we got Stephen Gilmore. And then here we go. This is what I want to talk about. We got, I'm sorry, I don't know football. I'm going to call him Williams. So we got Williams here, 87 overall, 85 speed, very good zone and man coverage, good jumping, good excel, good play rec. Looks like a good card for a corner. This one, as far as your team captain goes, I might recommend taking just the cornerback. Early in the year, it's probably good to have a good cornerback, especially if you run in with somebody that has Tyreek Hill or some of those speedy wide receivers. Richard Sherman, I would stay far away from. He was garbage last year. That card just played like Dookie Cheeks. He might be good this year, I don't know, but he played like Dookie Cheeks for me last year, and I had him in a theme team with a bunch of stats boosted, and he was not good, so I recommend staying away from that card. Jalen Ramsey's always a beast. He played super well last year. I know that a lot of people liked him. AJ Terrell, Mike Hughes, Kenny Moore, we got quite a few options for cornerbacks. Casey Hayward Jr. has 2, apparently, core elites. So that's, I'm stupid. I'm actually dumb. Ignore what I just said. That's 2 different people. I'm smart. And then we go, we got Byron Jones. He was the reward card last year. Really, really good. Darius Slay is always a good cornerback. He just has that speed that he's able to keep up with everybody else. Davis White's a decent one as well. We got Patrick Peterson, decent card. Good speed. Not too bad. Trufant played all right last year. Denzel Ward, I know, is another one that a lot of people take, and especially with that 88 speed, I'd imagine he's going to have some value, and if you get him for cheap, I'd pick him up if I were you. Shaquille Jenkins, Adoree Jackson. Wow, Kyle Fuller. That's another card that actually played pretty well last year. Xavier Howard as well. I believe he was a very fast card last year, unless I'm thinking of the wrong guy. And then Jonathan Jones, another fast. You just want to basically, for cornerback, pick that speed, pick that play rec. As long as they got the speed and stuff, it's not a bad user either if you need to use our cornerback. Excuse me. To move on to free safeties. Now we got this Ronnie Lott NFL Epics card. I'm looking forward to this card. That's going to be a beast for me. Huge early game if I can get him. And I mean, Ronnie Lott's just a great card. Always a great card. Good power, good speed, good zone. You're probably going to have him in a zone. Just a very, very good card. Devin McCourty, once again, another good option. Just doesn't have the hit power that you would get from like a Ronnie Lott. This card, this Grant Delpit, I was looking at him. 86 speed, 88 power, 88 excel. Very good card. I mean, if we're basing, I haven't played the game, but if we're looking at it like kind of what it was like last year, this card will be a beast with that 88 power, especially for hitting them fumbles. When, with everyone a lot of people having Lamar, you want to think of that. Okay, I'm probably going to want someone in the backfield that's going to be able to hit real hard and has speed to keep up with somebody. Xavier Woods, another team builder that looks very, very good. Earl Thomas is always a decent card. Plays all right. Normally later. You got Eddie Jackson. So-so. Micah Hyde. Sorry about that. Micah Hyde. Another niche card. Nothing crazy here. Kendall Fuller. And like I said, a lot of this is going to be up to you and how you play. Now we're moving on to strong safeties. We got Isaiah Simmons, who's the MUT master, their core rookie master. I'm sorry. No one really is going to get this card. Great speed, good overall card, but you have to get all the rookies to get it. Probably the same as last year. It's going to cost you a fortune. Tyrann Mathieu, always Honey Badger, beast of card. My friend used him a lot. Really, really good card. This team builder is not too bad. 85 power with the 88 speed, 90 excel. No play rec. 84 pursuit isn't terrible. It's actually quite a bit better than, almost as good as a lot of these guys. Terrell Edmonds, another. It seems like these team builders are pretty beastly. I don't know how many we're going to be able to get per account, if it's just going to be one or if you can get multiple. But if you can get multiple, I would definitely look at getting a strong safety and cornerback because, man, this card, they look amazing, especially with the height that they have. Especially for them being free cards that you grind for. Jamal Adams, always a good card as well for strong safety. Can't go wrong with him. Has good hit power, good speed, good play rec, good coverage. Same. Derwin James is all right. He's not gonna have the power, but he does have some speed. Some excel. He's pretty decent. Harrison Smith, I would stay away from until he gets a better card later in the year. He's normally pretty slow, decent power, good coverage, but he's just not the fastest. Adrian Amos was a beast last year, really fast. You're going to get a lot of picks with him, but you're not going to hit very hard. Kareem Jackson, Malcolm Jenkins, another Keanu Neal, pretty good power on him. Not as fast though. Good for a theme team if you're running him in a theme team. John Johnson, Poyer, and then we're basically at gold cards. I'd say for strong safety, you could go with a gold. Jaquiski Tartt's actually not bad with that 84 speed and 78 power. But for the most part, I mean, like I said, you got a lot of these team builders that are just high overalls that are gonna go, are gonna play great for you. But that's about it for the defensive end. I kind of went through everything, giving you my take on it. I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 videos I got for you guys today, talking about these positions, or the cards that we have that we see, minus Cam Newton for whatever reason it's not in the game. Subscribe if you're new here. I'm going to be posting daily videos every single day on Madden, 2K, maybe a little bit of Warzone here. You never know. I might sprinkle that in. But yeah, leave in the comments down below what cards you're going to be copying, what challenges you're going to be doing, what you guys are looking forward to in MUT 21. Any ideas for me, anything you guys want to see from me, I'd appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new here, and as always, have a great day.